How's it going, everyone? I'm the one and only 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at and talking about my predictions for what I think are going to be some of the standout skills that are probably going to receive some nerfs in the upcoming 3.21 League Crucible. So yeah, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. We're about to talk about a few skills that I think will be getting nerfs. Not that I want or don't want to get nerfed, but just predicting that I think they will probably. So, if something you're interested in, subscribe, leave a like. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the support on the channel. Let's keep it going. Let's keep pushing towards 1,000 subscribers as fast as we possibly can. Thank you all so much, and let's dive in and talk about it. So, what skills do I think are going to get nerfed, or what skill interactions and things? This is just one that I had pulled up. This is something that I was looking at. I didn't mean to actually leave this up here, but I mean we could. I will talk about Phantasmal Spark in a bit, but it's more of a symptom, not the actual problem. So the reason that Phantasmal Spark is strong alongside several of the other skills that I think might get nerfed, or they will nerf the way that these skills are being scaled, is poison. Poison scaling skills are really, really strong right now. Skills that can scale off of poisons because there's no poison like applied cap. There's just a duration on your poisons. And so you just scale chaos damage, you scale, poison damage, poison duration, and some dot multiplier, and you just have a build that typically you find a way to safely apply the poisons and you're good. Like, you don't have to do anything else. You just keep popping a few poisons on the bosses and then run away. Like, it's insane. Like, Phantasmal Spark is one of these where it's like you apply a bunch of poisons super, super quickly, super easily, super fast, and you just like it takes this one among the others is a little bit less likely to get nerfed because it requires a lot of items, a lot of scaling, and other things to really get it off the ground. But let's talk about the primary skill that I wanted to talk about today. Poison SRS, Poison Summon Raging Spirits, is almost guaranteed going to get hit with the Nerf bat across its kneecaps, okay? Do not anticipate playing that skill at its full power next league. I could be totally wrong, Maybe I've misread the situation and they don't want to nerf it, they want to leave it alone. But I'm just gonna say it. Poison SRS cleared the gauntlet, it cleared the campaign during the league, it cleared the sanctum, it cleared everything. And it was everywhere for the first month of the league or so, the first month to month and a half, 2 months. It was everywhere. Everybody was jumping on the Poison SRS train, so much so that one unique 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 that scales minion poison damage over time multiplier was worth 15 divines when I sold one. I dropped one just by total random chance, sold it for 15 divines. A single unique item. It was that impactful for the build. And that's one unique item, and it was such a good one too. Like, it's a unique 𝙀𝙬𝙁 that you put into your gear or whatever, and based off the number of those minion, I can't remember which type it is. It's the gray and black ones, the minion specific 𝙀𝙬𝙁s. Based off the number of those that you have, up to a maximum of 6, you get 5% additional dot multiplier or something like that, or maybe it's 6 up to a max of 5. 30%. 30% dot multiplier from a single unique 𝙀𝙬𝙁 that also just rewards you for using additional unique 𝙀𝙬𝙁s. And because it's scaling a poison, you can use flat added chaos or just any kind of increased chaos damage over time, etc. It just works. It was super easy. You just get that unique. You build, I believe people were using 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿's the one-handed sword, and get the blessed version, and then just put a really tanky shield, put on some really tanky gear, you're good. Like, you clear the game super fast, super easily. And I think they're going to nerf the way that interaction is at a minimum. I don't necessarily think that they're going to nerf SRS. I don't think they're going to nerf that. I think they're going to nerf the way that poisons are being applied. They might like limit the way that things like, SRS, the way that things like seismic trap, the way that certain things can just overlap, hit, and just scale poisons like rapid scaling. That would be the way that I would address it anyway. That's the way that I think they will probably do it, is just hit the way that it can apply poisons, because they don't want to just nuke a skill into the ground. They want to make it fair, a little bit more fair. So they could put a limitation on the way that it can apply poisons. Maybe put a little bit of an internal cooldown or something like that, where, if one Summon Raging Spirit has applied a poison, another one can't apply another stack of poison for like a half a second or a second or something like that, so that you can't just summon 20 Raging Spirits. They just scale up to 100 stacks of poison, and you just watch the boss's health bar just disintegrate, right? At a minimum, that skill is going to go down the drain. I think you will also potentially just see all the skills like Phantasmal Spark, like I've got on the screen here, the Seismic Trap skill, the big standout ways of just applying 50 stacks of poison almost instantly. I think they're going to change the way that some of these skills work. And again, none of this is stuff that I want or don't want. These are my predictions. If you want my opinion, and you're watching this video, so I assume you do, I'm fine with it, honestly. I think it would be good. Ooh, my mic peeked out. Sorry for a second there. It would be good for some of these things to receive a nerf potentially. I think that these skills are being very safe, very easy, very cheap, and that's fine. I am a supporter of the casual player, so I don't want to see those skills get killed. But at the same time, I also think that if my build that is 30 divines deep is getting outperformed by a build that is 2 to 10 divines by a large margin, I think you might need to bring that one in line a little bit. I think making some balance is a good thing. I like having skills, them attempt to balance and shake up the meta of things. Because if they don't nerf these things, do you know what we're going to see next league? League starts of a ton of poison SRS, a ton of phantasmal spark, a lot of trappers, and we're going to see another poison meta again, because it's just such good league start that you can't not do it in a lot of cases, unless you're someone who just doesn't enjoy the build and then you just choose to do something less. But you're missing out on a super easy, scalable build that's super safe. Summon Raging Spirits is one of the safest things in the world, because you just cast it, it goes out at the boss, you run away, you let your minions do their thing. So, that's my thing on what I think about it. Those are my thoughts on the main skills that are going to be nerfed. There's probably going to potentially be some others that I just don't even know about. I haven't studied the meta super closely this league, and we're at the end of the league, so it's a little hard to gauge what is currently being played. But I just know that those three, like Phantasmal Spark and Summon Raging Spirits and Seismic Trap with poisons, even though it got nerfed, is probably still just a crazy, crazy thing. So, I think they're just going to nerf the way poison interacts with skills. That's my prediction. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think that they are not going to touch these skills? They're totally fine and balanced? Or do you think these skills are broken and they need nerfs? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you for a new video tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day.